Fragrance mistakes that I have made that you're probably making. Hello. Thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Mia and I'm so excited to share with you a few mistakes that I have made so that you can avoid them and you can enjoy your fragrances more. Number one mistake, relying too much on reviews. We are all guilty perhaps of that. I am so guilty kasi I have been so obsessed with fragrances and wala akong masyadong experience with fragrance. Wala tayong stores ng Bath and Body Works and Victoria's Secret yung official na store nila. Meron man sa mall, I don't think they offer a lot of testers. So, I rely too much on reviews so that I can check them out. Pero you have to consider at least three things. Things. Three things. Environment, preference, and body chemistry. So, environment, may mga fragrances that are made for cold weather, tapos summer, and then spring. Yung mga fragrances na usually ginagawa for winter or for cold weather, usually malakas yung mga yon. Usually they have to be more powerful para mas angat yung scents nila and they perform better on cold weather. Usually mga vanilla ganon. Number two, preference. Of course, kung ano yung preference ng reviewer, yun yung babanggitin nila na favorite nila na mabango para sa kanila. Maaaring hindi mabango para sa'yo. So, take into consideration pag nanonood ka ng reviews, kung ano yung type of fragrance. Kung parehas kayo ng taste sa fragrance, then you can go on and check kung ano pa yung ibang favorites nila. That's a mistake that I haven't considered before blind buying a lot of body mist. Marami nang parating na pasabay. So, let's hope and pray na magustuhan ko at least probably 75% okay na ako doon. Number three, body chemistry. So, iba-iba yung body chemistry natin. And these are basically chemicals, yung mga fragrances or perfumes or body mist or colognes or whatever those are. They are chemical formulations that smell good. So, when they react sa katawan natin, siyempre iba-iba yung katawan natin, baka iba-iba yung magiging reaction niya. May mga times din na may mga pabango na long-lasting sa iba, pwedeng hindi maging long-lasting sa'yo. Pwede rin maging long-lasting sa'yo, pero parang wala lang sa iba. Yung tinatawag doon na anosmic for a certain type of fragrance. Number two mistake that I made, not letting the fragrance rest. Dati-rate, wala akong pakialam kung bagong bili or bagong deliver yung pabango, aamuyin ko agad. But, sometimes, nai-stress din yung mga pabango, can cause it to smell a little bit different. Kasi yung sudden fluctuation ng temperature, maaaring maka-apekto sa chemical formulation ng perfume or ng body mist. At saka yung pag-alog-alog niya, so do not shake your perfume a lot because it will introduce a lot of oxygen or air sa perfume which might change yung amoy ng perfume. Number three mistake that I made, not giving it enough chance. So you have to test it several times before you can say that you don't like the perfume. Kasi may mga factors, several factors that might affect yung pag-smell mo sa perfume the first time that you tried it. I learned this the hard way kasi back in 2019, when I tested 16 fragrances, I only smelled them once, tapos I gave them away. I did not give them enough chance. Tapos, 2022, when I gave them a second chance, ay mabango naman pala. Bakit pinamigay ko lang Yeah, so that's it. Kasi may mga times na your hormonal, lalo na sa ating mga babae, sometimes hormones can affect our sense of smell. May mga times na malakas yung pang-amoy mo. Pag may mabaho, parang malakas yung pang-pick up mo ng amoy. I don't know if you guys can relate. If you can relate, please give me a thumbs up. Pwede rin maka-apekto yung season tsaka yung environment. Like what we mentioned earlier, na consider yung environment. Kasi sometimes may mga pabango nga na for cold, hot, and for all year round. Kasi yung mga for colder weather, do not use them on hot weather. Wait for colder months. Yung mga made for hot weather naman, hindi sila mag-perform for colder months. Baka hindi mo sila masyadong maamoy pag malamig yung panahon. Like for example, yung mga citrus scents, hindi talaga sila magpo-perform when it's cold. Number 4 is blind buying perfumes. So I don't think I will stop blind buying perfumes. But there is a catch. I already know my preferences with perfumes, so I already have at least an idea kung ano yung mga scents na gusto ko, ano yung mga notes na hindi ko gusto. So that gives me at least a few reasons kasi it's exciting to blind buy perfumes. I know you guys can relate. Give me a thumbs up if you agree with me. Comment below if you have blind buy fails as well. Marami na akong blind buy fails. And I learned a few things na dapat I tried decants muna. Available naman yung mga perfume sa SM store. Perfume, pero yung body mist talaga mahirap mag-test kasi wala nga tayong Bath and Body Works and Victoria's Secret sa Pilipinas. Number 5 mistake that I made is smelling a perfume too fast. So, ang perfume usually has alcohol in them. So, pag in-spray mo yung perfume, yung opening nun, hindi pa yun yung heart ng perfume. Hindi pa yun yung main essence ng perfume. You have to wait for a few seconds bago mo sila amuyin. And sometimes, complex perfumes will change over time. So, wag mong i-expect na parehas yung smell ng perfume all throughout. Although may mga pabango na linear ang tawag doon. Same all throughout. This is the reason why I like body mists kasi, or colognes. Kasi usually colognes are linear. Yung mga complex na scents, usually they change as they dry down. Number 6 mistake is rubbing wrists. So, matagal ko na itong nalaman na you don't rub your wrists together when you test out perfume. So, I don't know where we got this idea that when you spray it on your wrist, that you rub them together. Ang ginagawa ko, when I spray on my wrist, I just dab. So, spray, tapos dab. If you want to try from your left to your right hand, just do not rub it, because when you rub it, you will affect the chemical reaction. I don't know, with the heat, the friction, or whatnot. Number 7 and last mistake that I'm gonna share today is smelling perfumes na dire-derecho. I have learned this the hard way when I made that video, Try 17 Scents with Me. Kasi when I filmed that video, dire-derecho ko silang inamoy. At may mistake pa ako before I made that mistake. Ang una kong mistake is I sprayed a lot of perfumes. Like I sprayed one on my wrist, one on my elbows, one on my shoulder, here. So, hindi ko siya ma-appreciate. Hindi ko alam kung ano yung amoy ng mga yon. So, I think this is number 8 mistake. Test perfumes one at a time. I think this is 7 and 8. So, yung 7th mistake, give it a rest before you try the next one. Number 8 naman, test it one perfume at a time on your body. So, wag mong pagsabay-sabayin na i-test sa katawan mo yung perfumes kasi hindi mo masyadong ma-appreciate yung notes ng perfume, hindi mo alam kung alin doon yung naamoy mo. Especially if you spray it here on your shoulders. Siguro okay lang if it's in the wrist kasi medyo malayo naman sa'yo. If you smell it like that, baka doon mo mapagko-compare. Ginagawa ko yun actually when I am comparing fragrances, one on my left and one on my right, but not more than 2 perfumes at a time for comparisons. So, if this video give you value, kung may natutunan ka sa video na to, please give me a thumbs up. Comment below if you made some mistakes that you want to share as well. And comment as well what videos you want me to make. If you're new to this channel, this is a fragrance and beauty channel, sometimes lifestyle videos. Fragrance videos will be posted every Saturday, and other related beauty and lifestyle related videos on Wednesdays. Thank you so much for joining me in this fragrance journey, and I will see you next week. Bye bye.